Hello and welcome to PushMowerRepair.com. In this video we're going to show you how to replace a head gasket on a Victa lawnmower and just give you a brief explanation of the things you need to clean and prepare to do that. The tools you'll need for this video is a chisel to remove the old head gasket, an 8mm socket, a 12 or 13mm socket, and a sanding block and some sandpaper. Sandpaper can be between about 200 and 600 grit. And remove the fuel hose, and we can pull it off. Make sure to remove the pull start cord from the top cover. Okay, to remove the head we remove these 4 bolts, this one, this one, this one, and this one here. Once the 4 bolts are removed, the head will just come straight off. If it's a bit sticky, it might be due to the gasket. On this one, there actually is no gasket. Okay, so this is another head we've taken off, and you can see the gasket is still connected and a little broken and torn, and that is what it really should look like when you take it off. The other one that we took off, we saw had no head gasket. So if yours is like that, the first thing I would try would be to replace the head gasket and see if that increases your compression. Okay. So to remove the gasket if it's on there, if you get a really sharp chisel, you can generally pry it off. You have to go slow and be sure not to scratch the mounting surface. Make sure your chisel is as flat as it can be. You just go around like that. And it does take a little bit of work, but once you get under the gasket, it's not too bad. Just be careful not to leave any big grooves. And once you've gone there, all the way around there, you can get some 400 to 800 grit sandpaper on a sanding block and lightly go over it to smooth it up, and do the same on the head surface where the gasket came off with the chisel, and then with the sanding paper. Okay, when you're sanding it down, you want to go as parallel as you can. Try not to create any uneven surfaces, and just do a light job. Even in circles is quite good. It should just come up a little bit like that. And you do the same to the head, and if you want to get a really good job, you can take the head off and do it on a piece of glass, because glass is very flat. But for now we're just going to do it like this. So when you're done, it should look something like this, nice and smooth and clean. There is another way you can do it without a head gasket, which is called lapping, and we're going to do that in another video. But you don't really want to do that, that's only if you're looking for high performance and it takes a bit of effort. So once you've installed, you've cleaned your cylinder and head, you get your head gasket. These are available on the website. You can place it there, and then place the bolts through. Makes it easier to keep it there if you put 2 bolts through, so it's in the right spot, and then you place it on your engine. You can tighten it down. Okay, then you can put the last top cover on. Remember to put the pull start through. Finally, we can put the fuel back on, and then hopefully our problems are solved.